So we are here to study what is gastrulation. Gastrulation is the process of rearrangement of blastula by tissue movement. So what's important in gastrulation is tissue movement. So before studying gastrulation, I want to tell you about three germ layers, that is ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. Now see, imagine these are your three layers. One is your ectoderm, that is the outermost layer. Middle one is your mesoderm and innermost is your endoderm. So we call ectoderm as outermost layer from which our epidermis cell and nervous system journates, and endoderm. Endoderm is the innermost tissue which form gut and related organs, whereas mesoderm forms heart and muscle cell. Mesoderm is we also known as middle layer. So outermost layer is ectoderm, that is our skin and nervous system. After then the innermost layer is endoderm, which form gut and related organs. After then mesoderm, mesoderm lies in between the middle of ectoderm and endoderm. Mesoderm forms heart and muscles. Now there are mainly 5 processes through which gastrulation take place. First is involution. Involution. This is your blastula. Okay, and in blastula cell movement occur by 5 processes. First, that is invagination. We can define invagination as inward folding of cell. We can see here that cells are little tilted towards inward, so inward movement start. So this inward movement of cells in blastula is known as invagination. Second process is involution. In involution we see this is the outermost layer. In involution a new inner layer started forming just below the outer layer. So involution is simply defined as inward turning of epithelial cell. Epithelial cells turn inward and form a layer just below the outer layer. So this is involution. Third is ingression. Ingression is the simply movement of epithelial cells into the middle cavity from outermost epithelial layer. Now next is delamination. Now what is the delamination? Delamination is a very simple phenomenon in which one layer split into two. Here we can see this is a single outermost layer. With time this split into two. So here we can see one inner layer and one outer layer. So delamination can be explained as one layer which splits into two layers. Now is epiboly. Epiboly is the expansion of outer layer. See, here we have got two terms. First is your involution and second is your epiboly, which are very similar. In involution we have seen that there is the expansion of cells, there is the inward expansion of epithelial cells, whereas in epiboly difference is that here expansion of outer cell layer occur. So what is the difference? Difference is here outer expansion of cell layer occur. So what's most important in this is this outermost here expansion of this outermost layer occur.